I'm Devin with Merit Outdoor. Most of you already know this. We are back in the saddle. I know a lot of people have been waiting on this video and wondering where I went and why I done some things that I did, but it was a new year and I wanted to start over completely fresh. Most of you guys already know I had a son back in November, and you know, it was really life-changing and a lot of things I had to adjust to. So I wound up selling every bit of my archery equipment, but not for really any particular reason other than paying off medical bills and stuff like that. And I wanted to start the year fresh. Last time we made a video, I know I was shooting a Matthews. And we're not going to get into any details or anything like that. We're just going to say we're starting completely fresh. And I went with a bow that I know and I trust, and that I shoot excellently. Now, most people are probably wondering, where's my stabilizer bars? My brother is building me a set right now. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do this video, but I've got to work. Tomorrow's Saturday. We got rained out yesterday and today, so I had a little break in the weather, and this thing, even without stabilizer bars, is an absolute hammer. So this is a 70-pound Revex 4. And we have the integrated prime rest from Hansky, which is the Epsilon. And I'm running one of my all-time favorite sights, the Trophy Ridge Digital React 1. Now this bow, I am not going to run magnification anymore. I just want a bow that I can do everything with. Anything, if I decide to go hunting, I can take this. If I want to go to R100, which I'm going in 2 weeks. If I want to go to a tack event, which I'm not going to be able to this year, I can take the setup. And that's why I went with this. So quick backstory. I had a guy I worked with. He was wanting to buy my Explorer from me, which I didn't really drive it that much. I have a nice car, gets great gas mileage. And he purchased it, and I went straight to the bow shop and got this bad boy. That was the plan all along, and here we are. So I know a lot of you people have been waiting on this moment. So I'm running a completely new arrow this year. These are Victories, VFTKOs, 300 spine. The total weight on this arrow was 450 grains, I do believe. Yes, it was. I got a picture of it. This bow shot at 30 inches of draw, and these are uncut, full-length arrows, and it shot it at, it was right at 290, which is great. I'll take that, especially for something that I'm just going to shoot target with mainly. One thing I've really been working on is the mental aspect, getting my mind right, getting into the rhythm, getting into the I was really letting my mind get to me. I was having a lot of target panic with I was just letting a lot of things get to me, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to shoot unmagnified. I can still shoot great unmagnified. To me, I feel like I had slight target panic with magnification, and it kind of limited what I could do in a sense. I feel like. So I wanted to build a bow that I could do anything with, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you guys how well this thing shoots without stabilizer bars. And it's awesome. Like I said, I finally got one that's 30 inches. The last one I had was one of the pre-production models, and it had a 29-inch module, so it's really hard for me to shoot. But I went to the archery shack, and guys, if you want to get you a bow, some strings, hit my guys up at the archery shack. My brother's getting an 80-pounder this week. So yeah, the main videos I'm going to try to focus on this year is just all of us shooting together, and that's what we're going to do. I think Saturday afternoon or Sunday, Corey's going to come over, my brother. We're always going to have a good shoot day with my dad. We're going to make some cool videos, but today I just figured I'd give y'all a quick little vlog and let y'all know what's going on. So let's rip. This is a cold shot too. felt really good. I know I'm standing at 60 yards. I'm gonna just be focusing on my longer shots. Because like I said, I'm going to R100. And most everything there, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty far. I think. But look, this thing is so dead that you can shoot it perfectly without bars. Another thing that I'm working on is whenever I build these bows and set them up, is to just set it up and build it to the best possible quality. I didn't even film a bow build video, nothing like that. I really took my time. This rest, straight out of the box. Let me give you guys an honest. I can show you the paper in there. I set this rest up left and right out of the box. It was perfect. All I had to do was this bow will come with a knocking point brass. You put your arrow right underneath it, adjust your rest down or up to compensate for the thickness of your arrow. Run it straight down the middle of the burger holes. And I shot a bullet hole on my first shot. It's done. Immediate tune. I tried it with 125 grains and 100 grains. I went up going to 100 grain points, lighted it up, get some speed, and it was easy. I mean, the setup process on this thing is easy. And that really is why I'm shooting a prime. And I'm going to continue to shoot a prime. I've set up many of bows, and it just seems like the primes have always been the most easiest to do. I know on the prime page on Facebook, I see guys all the time talking about the inlines, and they're having trouble tuning. Guys, on those bows, that knocking point is like really critical, where they put the actual little brass crimp. Now, I know that this is fixed on this one, so it's 90 degrees. The inlines, of course, a lot of you guys already know, and I've preached it, you know, it's 2 inches above the center line, and the arrow is running downhill. Like, it would look like this, kind of, not this severe. On the inline 5, you're going to have it running downhill. All of that junk is fixed with the Revex. That is a known thing. Go ahead and get that out of the way. I just wanted to bring that up. I really love these victory arrows too. I'm kind of rambling. Now I'm kind of shooting a cheaper thumb button release. I let my brother talk me out of my my nice B3 release, and so I'm shooting this 4K JT Outdoor, and I like it. I like it. My buddy at the archery shack gave it to me to try, and shoot, I like it. I think that these things were like 80 bucks. Ooh. And it does the job. I goofed on that shot. I do notice it takes a little bit to get the feel of this trigger, or this thumb button. And once I get some bars on this thing, it's going to really, you know, stable me up a little bit. But for a non-magnified bow at 60 yards, this thing is doing great. Right in the middle. So let's talk about this side. The reason I went with this is by far I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I think this is one of the best, most revolutionary sights there is. And the reason I went with this because at the Archer Shack, we actually have them come in, the mounts, where you can add any kind of scope to this. I literally sighted this bow in, 5 shots, got my 20-yard, shot through the chronograph, put the speed in, boom, instant sight tape. I have all the way with clearance, I have up to 117 yard. 117 yard, that's sick. I could lighten these arrows up, maybe make a 400 grain or 390 or 350 grain. I could get probably a 130 yard, you know, max shot out of this thing. But I still have plenty of clearance. I love these trophy edge sights. Dial it right back to 60. And it just works. Dog! Get out of the way. The dog's trying to get on the camera. Let's go make sure she moves. All right, we got the dog moved now. Let's plop another one in here. This thing, I can tell it's really forgiving, and it's really accurate to be the setup that it is, considering I haven't shot really in a month and a half. It is laying them in there. Oh yeah, check the quiver out. All right, so I am going to get me a 10-inch bar built. So I'm going to run 10 back, 20 front, and I'll swap the 10 out so I can go shoot a bow hunter class, because I really like shooting bow hunter. I'm going to be honest with you. The bow hunter class to me is more fun than an L50 and an L40. I love shooting that bow hunter class. You know, got your 20 pin, and you got a gas up and down. I just think it's fun, and I'm gonna shoot it, because that was the first time I ever shot up, which was like the last shoot last year, and I shot up in the bow hunter class, and I was like, well, this might be my true calling. But I was using the digital trio. Kind of wish I'd have got the trio, but the single pin is great too. Which I could always go get a trio if I wanted to. And here comes that rain, dang it. Ooh-wee. This thing is shooting great. I'm probably shooting some of the best that I've shot in 6 months. And I mean this honestly. And I'm not even running the 30-inch bars and the back bars and all the other stuff. I mean, this is just bare bones bow. No magnification, pin. I noticed whenever I shot with magnification, I had a lot of like anticipation, a lot of nervousness, a lot of just trying to get the shot off, because you don't want to get off target. And I found out, for me at least, I just cover that pin up with that white, trust the shot, and it goes in. And it's working. It's working. Now, yes, I know my left and right shot, the group's probably not going to be the tightest, down there right now. But I'm still going to take it as a win because it's shooting really good. And I'll re-emphasize, I'm not running any kind of stabilizer bars. These are 60-yard shots. Just let them go. And this thing is just incredibly dead in the hand. And this right now is the only bow I have. It'll probably be the only bow I have for a while. And that's okay. I didn't want the 6 because I wanted the speed. So I went with the 4. It's kind of like good middle of the road bow. Now if you do want a faster prime, I get an inline 5. They're fast as hell. They have a lot of hand shock though. My brother's got one right now, a 70 pound, and I think he's shooting carnivores out of it, and we'll have a video on that here shortly. But I think he's getting like 320 to 315 feet per second out of that setup that he's got, and that's no lie. That thing is cooking. Whenever I had it, it was cooking. And that's at 30 inches of draw. And this bow picked up a lot of speed being at 30, so whenever I had my last one, it's 29 inch draw. And I was trying to shoot it, I got frustrated with it. These rests weren't even out yet. I had a vapor trail. It didn't drop fast enough. I was hitting the rest. I had a lot of stuff on me. I was just frustrated, and I just said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm getting rid of all this. I'm done with it. And in the meantime, I was working on my other YouTube channel, Baird Excavation RC, and that channel's taken off. It's already got like 750 subscribers in a month, which is great. And it's just some different kind of content because I want to diversify, do other things, which is fine. And but this channel is going to be back to archery, and I might throw in a little bit of stuff here and there, just different, just to get into different algorithms. If that's okay with you guys, because I know I posted an RC video and I had people in the comments upset. I'm like, the archery content's coming. It's just, I'm not sponsored. I don't get anything for free. I get heck of a deal at the Archer Shack. Those guys take care of me. They're great people. But I have to pay for all this stuff out of pocket. And I know last year I think I bought like 5 or 6 bows, which is not. And the year before that I probably bought 10, which is just completely not financially smart, and definitely not doing that again. It doesn't pay out because YouTube doesn't pay jack. I haven't even made any money off of YouTube in the last 2 months, which is not good. But we get back to doing these shoots and stuff, and they love the ads are great on like the R100 stuff and these local 3D shoots and stuff. They, stuff that are kid friendly and stuff like that. They put ads on them, and the money's not much, but it helps buy arrows and pay for gas and stuff and entry fees. And it's all good. I'm just rambling. It's been a while since I've been on camera, so it feels good to be back with you guys. And I hope y'all are watching the video to the end. I do. And I hope I didn't lose a lot of people by taking a little hiatus, but I had a talk with my brother, my dad, all them. I told them, I was like, we're going to do this again. We're going to do it right. We're going to, I want us to all film together. I want us to shoot together. I want us to, be back in a team. And they're all down. Most of my brother's got some great stuff going on right now. The stabilizer bars, they're awesome. He has really got it going on. But let's take 2 more shots. Let's go look at that group. And I'm gonna go home and get all this weather because it's gonna get bad later. I would take this thing right now and I would confidently go to a tack event and not run stabilizer bars, and I know I would absolutely dominate. God, I love this thing. I love a prime. the Revex, guys. We're back in the New York groove. All right, guys, I'm not going to complain about that for a cold group. I know it's wide open. Remember, it's a 60 yard. No stabilizer bars, just the bow. And that's all in the keel ring. You know, I'll have to move my sight over just slightly, but I'm going to wait and do that once I get my stabilizer bars on it and really tighten this up. Right now, this is just preliminary stuff. This is just testing. And guys, this thing is really checking boxes. That's not bad. That was what, just a few out of the white, which, you know, we got a good group right here. So that's telling me that I do need to adjust my sight. That's fine. We'll do it. But I'm going to do it after the bars. So, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get this thing to 5,000 subscribers. Let's keep this thing growing. I really appreciate all you guys who watch this channel. We'll see y'all on the next one.